India with an organization like the Bajrang Dal, and by doing so, have you scored yet another self-goal? Have you handed on a platter to the BJP another chaiwala moment? Because going by all the statements coming from the BJP, including the Prime Minister himself, it looks like they have already turned this into a war cry. They are accusing you of insulting Lord Hanuman himself and his devotees. Please respond.
Okay. Neha, thank you so much for inviting us to this debate, which is very important from the political point of view, as well as the social, the fabric of the state, as well as the country. Uh, let me start like this. How Mr. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is performing within the state of Karnataka. He has done about X number of rallies here from the last 3-4 days. Since the day he said, "मुझे बहुत लोग गाली देते हैं, 91 बार मुझे गाली दी है." But the issue is today the people of Karnataka are not willing to listen to him. They're not giving any importance to the kind of cries that the kind of tears that he's producing on the stage. So when he doesn't get that kind of traction today, he's thinking that he will get some bit of traction because he's trying to equate Bajrang Dal, which is a fringe outfit, to Lord Hanuman. I think that's an insult to the Lord Hanuman. It's an insult to the Hindu community. It's an insult to everybody who believes that Bajrang Bali fought against the evil and he supported Lord Ram in every front, and he was willing to give his life for the goodness of this world. And that's why he fought against Ravana. So in that regard, I think, comparing Bajrang Dal to Bajrang Bali, I think it's an insult to everybody, every Indian, every person who believes in the Indianism, every person who believes in the ethos of India. I think BJP is extremely desperate trying to make this election into communal, war front. But let me tell you, people are extremely unhappy with the kind of development that they have done in the last 3 years. 40% Sarkara, PSI scam, COVID scam, PPE kit scam. You talk about the exam leakage. You talk about exam paper leaking. You talk about Virupaksha Madal and contractors raising their voice against the corruption. These people are not able to give answer to it. At the same time, when the petrol was about 65 rupees, and today it's about 110, and they're not able to say why they were not able to reduce the prices of oil and petrol since the global prices are lower than the 2014. At the same time, the food prices, the inflation, the surplus employment which was in Karnataka today, the employment rate is 2.5 rate is the unemployment rate today. So from surplus, it has gone to unemployed state, right? And in that regard, a lot of issues which are touching the hearts of the people. And that's why they are rejecting BJP, rejecting the Pradhan Mantri here, they're rejecting the Home Minister, they're rejecting every BJP who is coming in. So when they're trying to create this hysteria, let me tell, tomorrow when they do this Hanuman Chalisa at 7 p.m. in every temple, I'm sure Lord Hanuman, Lord Ram, and the Almighty will bless the Congress party for being such a progressive, party.
I like your optimism. Mr. Foujdar, I certainly like your optimism, and there is no denying that opinion polls do suggest that the Congress party is way ahead of the BJP, which is why many are asking, have you scored a self-goal? Now, you're entitled to your opinion. You don't believe this is going to resonate with the people of Karnataka. You believe the BJP is desperate and therefore trying to create some kind of communal polarization. But when Hanuman Chalisa is chanted at temples across Karnataka tomorrow, your party may actually end up wondering and second-guessing itself and asking itself, was it advisable to raise such an issue on the eve of such a crucial election for the Congress party, especially Neha, given that you're ahead in the polls?
One more point. More point. When Narendra Modi ji and Amit Shah came and said, Congress party insults the Lingayat community, and they kept on ranting for about 5-6 days. The Lingayat community was unmoved with this kind of, the cry. and they said we will stand with the Progressive Congress Party, and then they have stood by it. And that's why they're moving from one goalpost to another goalpost. But they're not able to achieve any kind of traction in this result. The double engine Sarkar is skidding off the road.
Okay,
I think
got
it.
it.
Has skidded off the road now.
Now, what is resonating with the people of Karnataka and what isn't, I think is something that we will know for sure only on the 13th of May when the votes are counted. But let me now take, the accusations you've levelled against the BJP to BJP spokesperson Dr. Giridhar Upadhyay. Dr. Upadhyay, the Congress party is saying, good Lord, how can the BJP equate Bajrang Dal with Bajrang Bali? By doing so, the BJP and the Prime Minister have insulted Lord Hanuman and hurt the religious sentiments of crores of Hindus, and the Prime Minister must apologize. So they are trying to turn the tables on their head, on you. How would you respond to the demands for an apology?
Bajrang Dal is an organization which belongs to the devotees of Hanuman, and Bajrang Dal is for Seva, Suraksha and Samrakshan and Samskar. It is not a terrorist organization. The biggest blunder Congress has done is comparing Bajrang Dal to a terrorist organization, Popular Front of India. The Congress has treated Karnataka as a laboratory for its experiments with Muslim appeasement. A dangerous experiment it conducted with its main collaborator, the Popular Front of India, and whose unfortunate victims were the people of Karnataka. The Congress had lifted the cases, around 1,700 cases of PFI activists enabling their release. And not only that, they even begged the Popular Front of India and SDPI to support them. That itself says that they are for appeasement politics. And in order to appease the Muslims, they want to insult every Hindu in the state, and that's why they are mentioned in their manifesto that they are going to ban Bajrang Dal. Now, this is very shocking thing which has happened from the Congress. And regarding the Lingayat issue which he told, I just wanted to tell about that also. The Congress is the one which insulted Lingayats also. Whether it is Srimati Indira Gandhi insulting Nijalingappa in 68, or whether it was Rajiv Gandhi insulting Honorable Virendra Patil in 1990. So the people of Karnataka will surely teach Bajrang Balis will surely teach Congress a lesson on 13th of May.
Okay, so who will learn a lesson on the 13th of May? We will have to find out, once the votes are counted. But it's interesting, Dr. Upadhyay is saying the Congress, as usual, is engaging in minority appeasement. The Congress says the BJP is desperate and therefore resorting to communal polarization in the last few days of the campaign, knowing fully well that they are not gaining traction on the ground. By the way, on that entire issue of Bajrang Dal being an organization of Bajrang Bali devotees, DK Shivkumar, and I'm only quoting here, DK Shivkumar of the Congress today has said this is an organization that engages in moral policing. Many of its members have engaged in hooliganism, which is why the party, in its wisdom, decided to equate it with the Popular Front of India. Whether that was a wise move, I guess we will find out.